Hey there, loves. Welcome back to Alchemical Women, where we talk about sisterhood, conscious conversations, and a way of transforming through women's stories. Today, we're going to have a very special guest, Jackie Scribbs, my favorite sister to go deep into menstrual cyclical living. So you're going to join us today at a very cute new boutique cafe called Attika Studio. Let's go. But before we go to the workshop, I want to take you to my favorite place to get food, Mayhew Market.
So Attika, can I get one chicken fried rice for here?
I could literally eat this like every day. I do eat it almost every day. So, chicken, rice, and everything nice with some lemon is perfect for me. Delicious. Now let's go meet Jackie and learn about how we can follow our cyclical flow. What is your favorite thing about hosting these types of circles?
Thing about hosting, well, it is my first time, so we will have to see. But I just like bringing women together and talking about things that we don't usually have the space to talk about. It helps to relax our nervous system when we feel connected to other women. So I like us to be in front of the camera, but women's health is a bit different than men's health. We are different, and a lot of the information out there is tailored towards men, because that's what the studies have been on. We need to use our intuition a bit more, a little bit less logic. And what brought me to this work around the menstrual cycle is my own story of pain, of dealing with my very painful cycles, and then my journey of how I got out of pain. And so I want to help other women as well. Like, we don't need to be in pain, and there are ways that we can help ourselves and heal. So that's why.
Yay to pain-free periods.
Woo! Our menstrual cycle is from nature. Like, we have the ability to create life, just like nature. And so we are following the seasons just like nature as well. So men have a 24-hour hormone cycle, and we have a 28-day cycle, which is similar to the moon. So that's why we have the moon phase here and the seasons. So let's talk about menstruation. It's when your uterine lining is shedding. It's when your hormones are the lowest, and because of that, your energy is the lowest. It's a good idea to have warm foods. Like in winter, we like to, it's cold outside, so we like to be warm. So we also need to keep our uterus, we want it to be warm. We don't want it to be cold. So eating warm foods, or foods that are red as well, are usually, like, red foods tend to be nourishing for the blood. High iron foods, because we are losing iron in our blood, so women tend to be low in iron, so it's really important to make sure you're eating iron foods. Make sure you're drinking lots of water. sleep. We need a lot more sleep while we're menstruating. And if you have, there's teas that we can drink to help with, to manage pain. So ginger tea is really good at, it's anti-inflammatory, and it helps to, it works like taking an ibuprofen. If your period is extremely, extremely painful, you can have some ginger tea. Luteal, I feel like there's the end of luteal, like 3-4 days before your cycle. It's like, I feel like that's even a different phase, because you can feel great for your luteal phase, but then the 3-4 days before your cycle, then you start experiencing PMS symptoms, you feel extreme fatigue. So we really just need to work with our bodies. So during the luteal phase, your basal body temperature increases. Doing a lot of cardio, maybe start to shift it towards strength. So you can cycle sync your workouts. During your luteal phase, you get hungrier. Your body actually needs more food. Your metabolism is faster. And so when we get these cravings, it's like you need to feed your body. If you're getting a craving, it means your body's not getting the nutrition that it needs. So we crave dark chocolate or just chocolate because our body is lacking magnesium. Maybe we're craving beef because your body is lacking zinc. Also, you might experience rage, or PMS kind of is like, it's what happens because we're not expressing ourselves. When we hit luteal and our estrogen goes down, then we don't want to please other people as much. We really need to take care of ourselves. And if you're not doing that, if you're still pleasing other people, not taking care of yourself, and then your body's going to react, and then you're going to have these PMS symptoms where, like, I hear a lot of women like get in fights with their partners during the week before their period. Because all these things that, like, maybe something bothered you, but you didn't speak up about it because, you were just like, oh, it's fine. But then it hits the luteal phase, and you're just like, like you can't take it anymore. It's really important for us to address our emotions, especially in the luteal phase, if we want to avoid having these crazy PMS rages for the sake of our friends and our partner and everyone around us. So if you're experiencing like anger or rage, like it's important to address it in a healthy way, like, hitting a pillow on the bed, or just like doing some Muay Thai, or going for a run. So it's your spring phase. So it's like, it's your time, like after winter, you're like, finally the sun is shining, I want to go out and do things. And it's leading up to your summer phase. We should eat like lots of greens in your follicular phase, like think spring, green, yellows, things like that. How nutrition can help support our hormones. Adrenal cocktail is like coconut water with some salt and, is it orange juice, I think? Yeah. So it's to help our adrenals, because we can get like, we're super young in this phase. We're like, ooh, I want to do everything. I want to live life. And so we need to support our adrenals. So making sure you stay hydrated with coconut water if you live in a tropical country, or alkaline water, which is my new favorite thing. So it's, alkaline water is it really hydrates you. It's a great time to do cardio, socializing, brainstorming or planning for your business or for your life. And you can do a castor oil pack for your liver during this phase. So you can look up online how to do a castor oil pack. We won't get into that. Luteal phase is your yin phase. If you're familiar with, So when yin is like calm, relaxed, slow, inner reflection, and then your follicular is your yang phase. And your period is the yin within the yang. So we have the yin within the yang, and then your ovulation is the yang energy within the yin. Your period is when you have the lowest amount of hormones, And then when you enter after your period, your hormones start to rise. And then the peak of your hormones rising is your ovulation. And that's why we have lots of energy in our ovulation, or we can. Every woman's different. I'm currently experiencing ovulation pain, which I've never had before. So I don't know if any of you, has anyone else experienced? It's like a cramping in your abdomen during ovulation. Yeah. So it's all, which is about inflammation. Like when we have pain during our period and when we have pain during ovulation, it means we have inflammation. So we can address this with lifestyle choices and diet, sleep and everything. After ovulation, our hormones go down, and then this is the progesterone dominant phase. Progesterone is the hormone that makes us feel relaxed and calm and regulates our mood. And estrogen this is the estrogen dominant phase. And estrogen is really important for our health, like bone health, heart health.
Oh my gosh. I picked that like 2 days ago.
Is for them to take a break from like motherly duties. They don't need to cook, they don't need to clean, they don't need to care for the children. They're in the red tent